As I was saying, I think you're being unfair to Nena. After all, she's grown up.
Petra, my dear, virtue is ageless.
I know that, Francisco, but chaperoning is rather old-fashioned.
Old-fashioned, maybe, in some other civilized countries.
But isn't the Philippines civilized?
In many ways, yes. But in some ways, it's uncivilized.
Ay, Francisco, if Saturnino Balagtas, a great patriot, should hear you now.
And where did you get the idea that Balagtas' first name is Saturnino? You mean Francisco?
Saturnino, Francisco, both end in O.
Yes. That's why when you call my name Francisco, the muchacho rushes in.
Anyhow, our women can take care of themselves,
Are you sure?
especially if they've received an education. For instance, our Nena is in her senior year in education at the University of Santo Tomas. She's even taking some courses in home economics.
Well, I suppose that makes her immune from any moral faults.
Moral faults? Francisco, ay ke-ekseherado naman to. No, what I mean is that Nena is better educated and more enlightened to take care of herself.
This Petra naman, you don't see the point. Education, even a university education, with all the letters of the alphabet after graduate's name, AB, BSE, LLB, PhD, is not moral education. Training the mind is not training the heart.
But if the mind is trained, why the heart will be ruled by the mind?
No, Petra. If a person is intellectual, it doesn't ipso facto make his moral.
Ipso facto, that's very deep for me naman, Francisco.
Very deep. Our daughter Nena will fall in deep water if you don't watch out.
Just like a woman. Ay, you're so apprehensive, Francisco.
You call me señorita?
Boy, you.
Yes, señorita.
I'm married to the senora. Therefore, I'm not the señorito anymore. But, senor, understand?
Opo, señorita.
I'm going to change your name. From now on, I'll call you Francis.
Francisco?
Yes, Francis. Understand?
May nagpakito, senyor. Or Paco, or Francisquito.
Because I don't want it. Now, get out of my face. You went to the party last night.
Yes, Dad, with Leah.
She went to the party and Chaperon.
Yes, Dad, I took Leah to the party alone.
You young modern people, do you realize that in my time, when I was holding your mother, her three sisters, her brother, her grandfather, 5 first cousins, and 2 distant relatives sat in the sala with me.
But why so many, Dad?
Don't tell me those days were different. Outward things change, but the stars of women's dresses and the men's stars. But the human heart remains the same.
But in other countries, Dad.
There you go. In other countries, the Philippines is different, my son. Our climate, our tradition, our innate psychology, all these make our people different from foreigners.
My Novia studied abroad. Columbia University pa.
Filipino girls who have studied in our countries acquire the outward customs and mannerism of people with traditions and temperament different from ours. But the Filipina girl can easily change her temperament. It is inborn.
Let's go. Let's go.
Sino kaya yun? Bukas po dito.
Sabi sa'yo, open dito eh.
First, Doña Petra.
She's eating. Sit down.
Call the senora and mind your own business. It sounds so familiar. You working here. How much are you earning?
One.
After treating you so well at home as a muchacho, now you come to work here without even leaving me a farewell note.
I'm not a muchacho. I'm a mayordomo.
Mayordomo? Mayor tonto! You may go, boy. Paul? Good morning.
So, you wanted to see me, Doña Dolores.
Yes, you and Cainta. Won't you sit down? I'd rather remain standing. Okay.
So, this is your son, Fred. I imagine.
Don't imagine. He's my son.
Ah, so he is your son.
Supposing he is my son. What's that mean?
Well, I was just thinking, he doesn't look a bit like you.
Certainly not. He is the spitting image of my first husband.
To sit down.
Are you trying to insult me by implying I have no chairs at home?
What can we do for you?
What is it, Fred?
Pick up, my son.
Your son? Your son? So, you and your daughter, Nena, have designs on my son. Well, you won't hook him.
What are you talking about?
Call Nena! 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 Oh, Robertine, tama-tama. Call Nena upstairs. Double time! If you don't mind, I will sit down.
Yeah. I sit down too. I'm tired.
Nena, this lady wants to talk to you.
Tell her,
Tell her what?
What is all the mystery about?
my son and your daughter.
They went to the party last night, didn't they?
Of course, they went to the party, but how did they go?
Well, maybe they used his car. Your son has a car, right?
My son has a car, and it's all paid for, but that is not a point.
Well, what's the point then?
That's what I came to find out.
What happened? Happened?
Yes, last night.
What happened?
I'm asking you.
What happened, Nena? Why? Nothing, Mother. Nothing? Nothing, Mother.
Sure, a girl going to a party and chaperon and nothing happened?
What really happened, Nena? Nothing happened, and you know that.
Sure, how dare you shout at me?
Don't talk to my mother like that, Nena.
Bobo, standing there like a statue.
Statue. What statue?
Statue of a dumbbell. Dumbbell. Your son, Super daughter, out of the party last night. Don't you?
Sister, there was nothing wrong, but my intuition told me it might be wrong.
Shut up, Fred.
Why, Mama?
Why do you allow your daughter to go out alone with my respectable son?
And what's respectable about him?
I saw them come and go unchaperoned. Yes, unchaperoned. Imagine a girl going to a party alone.
She was with your son, wasn't she?
Unfortunately,
Then if my daughter was with your son, what danger was there?
people are talking about last night.
But what happened?
What happened, Fred, dear?
Nothing, Mama.
Try to think. Something must have happened.
Nothing. Nothing.
Torpe.
Aro.
You. Son of my third husband. Why didn't you tell me me nothing happened?
I've been trying to tell you since this morning, but you gave me no chance.
You mean to tell me you came here and raised all these rumpus when nothing, absolutely nothing happened?
Well, I wouldn't be too sure about absolutely nothing. Besides, I have to be careful. Yes, very careful about my son's upbringing.
Your son is very stupid.
What?
My son's stupid? And definitely,
As stupid as you are.
as me? And positively.
It's your fault.
What do you mean my fault, Campbell?
I slap your face if I weren't a gentleman.
I slap you even if mother says I'm no gentleman at all.
Don't you dare touch my son.
You can have that human jellyfish. Coming here to say what might have happened?
You should advise your daughter to stop going to parties and chaperon. People gossip and include my son.
Mind your own business. And tell your son to stop looking so dumb.
Che, I never saw such people.
Get out of here or I'll call the police. The police, Mama! The police!
We're going, Che.